Alright, here we are with another war video. We have spent the last few seasons being really lazy, but this is a really fun war. Lots of power boost, lots of high boosting. So this is going to be a fun one. Alright, so we're starting here on Path 3, which might be new to the viewers here. Why does it look like I'm in slow motion? Anyway, so this is the power burn when he has an armor up, and we have no way to take away the armor up, and he will refresh it if we do, but it doesn't matter since we're power burn immune. If we were using another champ that doesn't have easy access to armor break, then we would be in some deep yogurt here. And you can see it power locks me when I'm hitting into him. So what I did was back off, wait for that to wear off, and then hit into his block, knowing the next hit was going to be unblockable, and then throw the special before I could get power locked again. So pretty straightforward. Hulkling is pretty much going to be awesome, especially for that first section of Path 3, and then in Tier 2, he's going to be good for the shock debuff, which would be the second fight there. But anyway, here we have Mr. Fantastic for the mini, which has new nodes this season. Mr. Fantastic's going to be great. Man-Thing's poisons aren't going to do much since our we have the debuff that decreases the potency of the defender's debuffs, and it increases the potency of ours. So yeah, his MD, his Mystic Dispersion, you can see we're getting those placebo buffs, which is giving him power. Once we're fully ramped, those will give him negative power, which is what we're going for. So we just want to keep our debuffs refreshed, throw our special 2. Now we're halfway ramped up. Originally, I was pretty careful to bait out the special 2. I didn't want to be getting that too high, and then his MD get him to 3 bars. That's just unnecessary, so we're just going to take this nice and easy. Now his MD and his power gain will be much decreased with being 2. Get the nice intercept there. We're trying to just get to that last special 2. There it is. And you can see this fight is almost over. He is completely locked down. He's getting no power. Refresh these, and he goes down from our reversing his healing. So yeah, really good Mr. Fantastic fight there. Looks like it's almost made for him. All right, next we have this buffet, future Ant-Man, who to me seems like he's just kind of made to be here. Even if you're nullify immune, he still has those regen buffs in his kit that will make him unblockable. He has armor ups that proc, and he already has some glancing on top of the node glancing. So we're just going to use power back Hulkling. Now this is not going to be as smooth as I've had before. We're also power starting, so he cannot gain armor ups if we have a Pierce, so we're going to get those up. He's going to be unblockable pretty much the whole fight, so we are going to do our best to evade the special 1. We're going to throw ourselves into his block and get that unblockable, do big special 2 damage. You can see we're already back to the special 2 for a 3rd time. I really wish I would have just kept going with it. This fight is going to be a long time because I tried to bait out all of his special 1s as soon as he gets there. We didn't get a whole lot of power back since 2 of those were against the block. So we're just trying to get through it here. But yeah, it's basically the same approach, just trying to throw our special 2s. And there he doesn't even give me a chance, which is fine because we didn't get very much power bar, too much power back from that special. So I think here I realized, okay, you you're going to want to build up to Special 2 and give him lower power, because he's just getting entirely too much power. So yeah, you can see I throw full bars, and it's really good I got to the Special 3 because my Pierce was almost up. So yeah, this will finish him off. It's a little bit longer. Like, that fight can go really quick. But yeah, we stood in there and got the job done. Now, since we're running the power boost still with Hulkling, taking both these fights with Hulkling, it's gonna be so much overkill, and you're gonna see here. It's pretty funny, just how overkill it is. And we still have that power boost, so we're gonna quickly make our way up to that Special 2 and fire that off, get all the power back from our power boosters. And he gets 3 armor ups right away, so we're just trying to wait those out. Hit against the block some. Here he throws a heavy nicely, so it gives us a nice opening. He gets 2 armor ups here. We're really waiting for him to back off so we can hit into his block, get that unblockable, get those 2 Fury buffs, so any crits will give us the most power back. Then he threw a Special 1 out of nowhere. I was fully ready to, get out of the way. But yeah, even though it was against the block, there's plenty of Fury there to just all that block penetration here. We get a little nervous because we get this spinning bar of death there for a little bit. All good. But yeah, we didn't finish that fight quite fast enough for that power start 1 to carry over, which is fine. We're just going to go in here again with Hulkling. No specific counter to APOC, but he doesn't get anything from the nodes here. So even though we're shock immune, he's not going to be putting any shocky buffs because he has no way to get that armor up. So yeah, we are good to go, and trying to build up to that 2 bars of power. Here we go, unblockable, so we get an easy in. We're just trying to bait out that Special here. Take 2 hits on the block, Dex out of the last one. Now we're trying to hit on the block to get our Special off. There we go. You can see doing a nice bit of power there. We're going to throw this right away, I believe. And we're going to risk it for the biscuit to finish him off. Perfectly done. Yeah, not not a whole lot of risk there, just Hulkling mashing things. Now this is the first time, this also are new nodes, and this also is the first time I fought in a 2-man war. Dueled him a bunch with Valk, and the damage reflect that he does can't happen when we're hitting on block, which is great because that's all we're going to be doing this fight with Valk. And yeah, I mean, there'd be no way of knowing for you guys how much I love Valk since I haven't put any videos out recently. But I've been using her like nonstop the last 2 to 3 seasons. I think she might have made the team every war this season. But yeah, I took her to rank 5 before the season started, and she's just putting in so much work. There we accidentally, give him prowess. We crit. We don't hit on block, but that's fine. There's no worries here. The node is being really annoying with not letting us gain any power, but it literally doesn't matter. We're just going to be hitting on block. We have those 3 Pierce buffs. We're making him bleed as well. And yeah, he's thrown one bar so far. Here's his second. And he might be down before he throws his third. And that Special is nothing to deal with. We have the unstoppable counter. So yeah, we're just beating into him here, and gonna finish it off right here. Super straightforward. It's nice to not have to worry about really anything in Atuma's kit. No unstoppable to deal with. No damage reflect. Valk is just a beast. And I used to be a huge Masacre homeboy. I thought they were enough of overlapping abilities, the hitting on block, the huge damage through block. I thought with my rank 4 Masacre, I was never going to rank her up because I'll just use Masacre all the time. But that unstoppable counter is so huge, so massive. But yeah, here we're facing a kitty. This has power reserve. We also got to watch out for the falters. I don't believe she has any buffs, so really all we have to worry about is when we get a bar, then there will be a vigilance buff that pops up, and once that expires, we're going to have to watch out for that falter. So we're going to be using the same strategy, just hitting on block, getting our pierce buffs up, making her bleed, doing damage. We do power start to get up to the special 2 faster. Really the only way I could improve this fight is by dexing the special 1, and you're going to see me just block it because of the debuffs that it comes with. Literally the only way I was going to die this fight is if I mistimed the dex. So yeah, I could have been at 100% health after this fight, but we're not even going to try to parry it. No need to risk it. Here we throw off the special 2 with 3 pierce. We have the Fury up. So here we go off for some big damage into the block. She throws another special. She was very willing to throw the special pretty much as soon as she got it this fight, which, I mean, isn't great there, but it's not something that I mind. But yeah, she throws it pretty much as soon as she has it. And it does hurt through block. It's not nothing. I think she's thrown 3 so far, and what are we at, like 80? I can't tell if that's 88% or 80%. I think that's 84%. But yeah, I mean, she's almost down. We're just looking to throw our entire 5-hit combo into a special 1 to finish her off here, and that's exactly what we do. A lot of fun Valk fights. New defenders, I've also never faced Kate Bishop in War. Don't have a lot of experience with her, but it's nice just to bring... I forgot to start recording at the beginning of this fight, but this is Conflictor Doom. You can see with his power bar that we've only just started. We've only, we're 12 combos in, and I accidentally parry him there. I don't have Wag's pre-fight because I really didn't think I'd need it. And you're going to see me change my strategy by not attacking into him, because obviously we're going to have buffs. There, the invul saved us, and you're going to see it happen again. But if you're taking this fight, just don't attack while the aura's up. She makes this fight silly. I would put her up with APOC as one of the best counters here. So yeah, here we push him to a special 2, which I'm not going to try to do a whole lot of there. He wasn't quite close enough to trigger the passive stun. So I'm not sure at this point. I'm like, yeah, I'm just not going to mess with hitting into him while he has the Aura of Hazareth up. So we're going to full combo into a 5-hit combo into special 2 here. He's not bleed immune, so we're going to be getting a lot of the damage from that you'll love to see from Valkyrie. Here where we realize that we don't need to attack while he has his aura up. We don't need to be taking that shock debuff on us. We don't need to be risking him changing that into a heavy when we're close to him. None of that nonsense. We're putting in work. There was a time that I was nervous about this fight, and that was when I kept parrying him, and right where I got to his specialty, I was like, this sucks. There it happened again, but not too worried at all. But yeah, once we got into the strategy of not hitting into him when his aura was up, We felt great about this fight, and you can see it's really straightforward. You're not giving him a lot of power. You're not going to have that dex disappear because you're just hitting on block that only will come off when you make actual contact with them. And here's the special 2 to finish him off. So yeah, originally I had not assigned myself that fight, but yeah, I'll hands down do that anytime. That was a rank 4. I'd easily do it with a rank 5. She has plenty of damage to get through that fight, even with a rank 5. So super happy with the work she's putting in this war. Anyway, here we have a 6-star Mangog on by far his most popular placement here. Mistakes were made this fight. We're going to pop back in to make sure our pre-fight stick. And yeah, we're going to power start. And looking back, invulnerability boost, we would have been fine. We were just pushed up to the special 3. We could have tanked him 3 times. And I think we would have been in control of the fight at that point. So yeah, this wasn't an awful fight. I made a mistake. Definitely felt the Pierce, what do you call it? The add-on for a 7-star. But yeah, just trying to refresh our debuffs when we get the chance. Here we get to a special 2 really fast. Hindsight, when he goes unstoppable and unblockable, once he gets to, 11 or 13 hate charges. Should have threw my special 1 to just nullify all that. So yeah, he's at 9 there. Is it the next one where he would go unstoppable after he throws the special 1? Yes. So it's either 10 or 11, because right now he's at 10. But yeah, I'm just trying to, parry him, try to refresh my debuffs. And we whiff on the heavy, and he throws a special 1, and our debuffs are gone. Literally, if that heavy had landed, we're cruising so smoothly from that fight now. Then we push him to a special 2. Lots of hits crit, lots of burst damage. And this is when I felt like, oh, this might be it. And that parry, that perfect parry on a light attack, took 2% of my health. So, it's going to hurt refreshing our debuffs. Here we get 2 debuffs up. So at this point, I'm like, hey, this might be possible. Maybe if I evade the special 2. Actually, if I would have evaded the special 2, I was pretty certain that I would have a chance. But you can see, even though I think I had close to a 75% to evade out of that, of course I didn't get the evade. And at that point, we're done. And then we're going to take the Shocker boss. Full disclosure, for some reason I got him mixed up with Sandman, and I knew Valk was a good counter with Sandman. But we're just going to hit on block. At some point, we're taking a 5-hit combo to the face, I think, and that's going to make this fight kind of intense. Yeah, so pretty sure I never faced him at all anywhere. So all because I thought this guy was Sandman. But we're just building our Pierce buffs. He's being weird with that heavy. Never seen that heavy before. So see there, he catches me on a dash back. Yeah, he's just being weird right now. And you can see that special 1 cost him almost no power. So yeah, there that special 2 did almost nothing. We didn't have our Pierce or Bleed buffs. We're really attacking into him with that Fury though. We have no idea how to evade this special 2, but we do get out of the way to save us some block damage. So yeah, at this point I'm like, I didn't actually know that I saw the special 1 because it was so fast and it almost looked like a combo. So at this point, I'm like, I know I can't take blocked hits like that again. We are just trying to get that special one out of him. So yeah, just hitting on block and trying to finish this fight out, realizing that this is not Sandman. So yeah, trying to bait out that special one and hit into him if he gives me the opportunity. We're almost at that special 2. I think we might throw it here. No, we don't. I think we bait this out. So we get the dex there for the second time on that special one. This is gonna deal a ton of damage. He lets us just hit into him right there. Get another dex. Here he goes unblockable. And we finish out the fight there. So yeah, we managed to solo against an R4 shocker that we thought was Sandman. All right, guys, take it easy. I'll maybe see if I can be not as lazy in the future.